Good morning. This is Beauty Manifested, and I am Danny the Tige. Welcome to Tea Time. And today I have a fun little thing to talk about. So I am a yogi and I am a gardener, and I've been going through a little bit of a tricky situation in my life. You know, it's an uncomfortable situation, and I've been thinking about the lessons that yoga and gardening teach me. And before I even go into that, I just want to say how grateful I am to have something that I'm passionate about. Yesterday I had a hard day. I came home and I just watched gardening videos all day. I took a class on growing tomatoes. I watched a landscaper who has a nursery, and I just watched her planting flowers. And that truly healed and rejuvenated me. And you know, I just feel so grateful to have something in my life that I'm passionate about and that fills my cup. So I'll say that. And then today I have a yoga class that I'm super excited about. And I wanted to say, so I want to say this properly. So difficult things are going to happen in your life. Everyone. They talk about high value woman, high value man. I guess the opposite would be low value woman, low value man. I don't think anyone is low value, but you guys know what I mean. And for some people, it's not like the high value woman and the high value man, the Grant Cardones, the Meghan Markles, the Tom Bilyeu. Those are some of my favorites. But like so many people, it's not that they don't have hard times. It's not that they don't fall down, the Oprahs. It's not that things don't happen to them. You know, sometimes people, one of my favorite gardeners of all things, it was so crazy. I was watching a video yesterday and she talked about how her and her husband actually were facing bankruptcy at one point, and now they're doing better than ever. You know? So it's not that people don't have hard times, but some people, they get to tell the story of how they once were facing bankruptcy and now they're doing better than ever. And some people actually commit suicide because of debt. They commit suicide because of hard times and all of these things. And when you zoom out and you look at your life as a whole, you realize even if you have a hard year, a whole year, and I mean every day you can find something to be grateful, but let's just say like for a whole year you were just really going through it. Like maybe you're getting a divorce and it is just like the most stressful, the hardest year of your life, right? In the grand scheme of things, it's really not that big, and you can hold on. It's no big deal. It's like when you get a tattoo. It hurts. It hurts while you're getting it, but even while you're getting it, you're kind of like hoping it'll be over soon. You're like, it's not going to last forever. Eventually, it's going to be done. Same thing when you're going through the breakup. Okay, it really hurts right now, but it's not going to be forever. And I think that something that really allows me to practice this inner patience is my yoga practice. Because I have this one teacher, Rita. Rita, shout out to you. You're the bomb. She kicks our ass. She does the hardest class ever. And I feel like it only gets harder. I always think, I'm like, if I just keep going to her class, it's gonna get easier. It doesn't get easier. It literally never gets easier. Like, because she always gives you new levels that you can push yourself to, new variations that you can try. Like, it literally never gets easier. It only gets harder, because as you get stronger, you just start to push yourself more. So it doesn't get easier. It actually gets harder, but you do get stronger. And she kicks our ass. And she will tell us while we're in the difficult pose, like, how do you show up to the difficult moments? Are you going to fall down and quit? How do you show up? Hold the pose. Push yourself a little bit harder. And when I tell you, in those moments, you literally feel like you might die. Like, especially in the hot yoga class, like, you're seeing stars. You think you might pass out. You think you might die. Your leg is on fire. All you want to do is just lay down and just, like, hit the fetal position. Literally, because it's so just, like, mentally exhausting, physically exhausting. It's everything. It's pushing you. And I have learned that if you actually stay in the pose, it does kind of get easier. It's like, oh my God, your leg is shaking, you're about to pass out. If you can just find it in yourself to create an inner peace, like breathe, and you're like, okay, just focus on my breath. We're probably only going to be here for like 4 more breaths. So just, because you're not going to hold the pose forever. Like, what's she going to do? Make you hold one pose for the whole class? No, it's only going to be a little while. So you just hold on. And when you hold it, the pride and the joy that you feel that you didn't fall out and that you made it to the next move without quitting, it's like, wow. It opens up your whole life because you're like, I'm capable of so much more than I knew. I can push my body past its capacities and it will not break. It will just grow and it will adapt. I don't have to quit. I never have to quit. I am capable. Even when I feel like falling, even when I can't see straight, even when it feels like I might die, if I go a little more, you won't. You won't. It's never that serious. It's never that deep. Your mind is playing tricks on you. You are so much stronger than you know. And I think everyone, but especially me, you don't want to see me when I'm not doing my yoga. When I'm not doing my yoga consistently, you do not want to be my friend because I'm more irritable, I'm less patient, I'm more lazy. There's so much. But when you practice yoga consistently, when you do difficult things consistently, when you push yourself past the point of comfort consistently, it changes you. It changes you. And what do they say in those like success guys? The guys will be like, do this thing and you're going to dominate everybody. You're going to beat everybody. You're going to push past everybody. And I mean, that's so true. I mean, like that, most people are not going to these super difficult classes. I mean, a lot of people do yoga. Yoga is pretty awesome and it's been existing for like hundreds of years. But I just feel so grateful that I've picked up these healthy, lovely, wonderful hobbies. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this next journey of my life. I'm in a transition point. I'm having a hard time. I'm going from one business to a new business. And the thing about me is that when I am over something, I'm over something. When I'm done, I'm done. But the thing about business is it's not a job, it's a business. And you can, but it would not be wise to like just up and go. You know what I mean? There has to be a transition period. You have to find someone to sell it to. Like, there's just like, it's a process. But it's exhausting me because I'm done. I'm over it. I'm ready to move on. Like, I am a gardener and I am a yogi. Like, I don't want to do this other thing anymore. And every day that I have to go there and do the thing, it feels like pulling teeth and nails. Literally. And it's just like exhausting me. But I can hold the pose. I'm used to doing difficult things, and this too shall pass. And in the grand scheme of things, even if it takes 2, 3, 4 months, it's really not a big deal. But pray for me because when you're in it, you're shaking. You're like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And you want to just drop. You want to just drop out so bad. But I'm not someone who gives up. And I know that it always gets to work out for me better than expected. I always get to come out on top, and I'm going to be so happy and grateful to myself that I persevered and that I didn't quit and that I kept going. And that is just that on that. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Stay beautiful.